admit she's really good looking. She's actually really good looking.
She's actually not that good looking.
No?
No.
So, so name 3 people on Vaughn that's better looking than her.
Well, look, my girlfriend doesn't like me to talk about any girls or talk to any girls.
Whisper it.
Well, look, this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say a disclaimer. I'm not into any girls on Vaughn.
Me either, but you can like it.
But yeah, I could say, look, these are the girls that are not disgusting. It's like, look, I got no attraction to them, but I'm going to say they're prettier than the other loser ass girls. And that's the one's probably gonna make me seem like a pedo, but that's the new e-begging scam whore, cam whore.
Monica?
Yeah,
I'll agree with that.
she's pretty. She's gonna be really pretty when she grows up. Right now she's just a kid, you know what I mean? So it's
How
gross
old is
to
she?
you.
I have no idea.
She's 22, I guess, is what people say, but she looks
Yeah,
like
I keep
she
forgetting
looks
you're
like
like
she's
40
about 17 or something.
I keep forgetting you're like 40 something.
I'm not 47, you dumbass liar.
If I'm up late at night and somebody puts her room in like a Vaughn room that she's on that My Free Cams, I'll go in there and watch that slut. Straight up. Well,
She's gonna have a bunch of people trolling her. Is what she's gonna have.
hey, if she's making a lot of money, just showing her pussy online,
She's probably not gonna make that much money though, dude.
congratulations. I don't know what the coin usage is, but I know she gets tipped a lot of fucking coins on that thing.
That's the other thing I don't understand. Why would anyone tip any coins when, like, say you tip all the coins and I still get to watch the whole time? I don't understand that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucking stupid.
I know. Why would I tip if you tip, I still get to watch? But
I saw some guy tipped her and he's like, "Open your PMs, babe, please." And she's like, "Hey, open them."
These bitches are dumb.
So he probably spent $5 just for her to talk in IM with her to say like, "Where are you from?"
You know the only people dumber than these bitches that get on cam?
The dudes that paid us.
Exactly.
If I was ever into that, watching a girl solo bag her pussy on like one of those sites, I would definitely fucking sit back and wait for a retard to tip them. Like, are you kidding?
Yeah, this
I don't know if they don't have patience or what.
Yeah.
It's like, she's gonna slam her fucking pussy tonight, like, wait it out or spend all your hard-earned money to fucking see it.
Alright, well, don't be trying to get my girlfriend all fired up talking about that shit. She thinks that every single girl, which I'm starting to believe her. It's like, she's like really making a case. She says every single girl on Vaughn is a fucking whore. And then the more I'm like, no, they're not. It's just, you just saw one or two on the blogs, and like, she's right. Every single girl that's anybody on the site is a fucking whore. Veronica sucks off fucking bananas and shit on cams. Like, Philly's the only Philly's the only person that doesn't act like a whore and gets views. That's a girl.
Are you kidding me? Philly was on cam last night showing her whole fucking chest. Are you kidding?
Was she? Gross.
She's 70 years old with fucking huge knockers. It's fucking gross, actually.
With huge knockers. Did you see her dancing on camera the other day? And then when she was done, she was like,
no, but I would love to watch that.
It was on the blog. She was dancing just like Foxman, but like she like left the camera at like where you couldn't see her head. It was like just looking at her midsection the whole time, and she was dancing to the song the whole time. And then when the song was over, she was like, "Woo, woo, I'm wore out, woo."
You remember when we talked to my friend Silva the other day? Do you know how I actually? Because I haven't talked to him in years. Do you know how I actually saw him? I was in Lovely's room, and he like, I didn't even see him in there. I wasn't paying attention. I was drinking, and he's like, "What are you doing in this fat bitch's room?" And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Look, I passed the Silva test there, didn't I?
Dude, a lot of people I used to hang out with are cool like that. We all used to shoot the shit like we do now, but I used to there's like probably 40 people in that.
Yeah, but aren't you impressed that like you tried to like add him to like you were hoping he was going to beat me up and like put me to the test, and then I passed the test with him. You know what I'm saying?
He won't do that. He's a sweetheart. He never play, dude.
I came at him sideways a couple times.
I knew you guys would get along, and that's why I added him.
He was pretty cool.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that.
That's how I am too. Look, I'll be honest with you. A couple people I got on Skype intending to beat him up, and then once I talked to him a minute, not because I was like, oh well, I'm scared this person's going to mash me or whatever, so I'm going to be nice. No, they just changed my mind about him. Like Bradley. Do you know Bradley?
Uh huh.
I actually like him.
I actually really like him too, and I don't know him, and I never been in his room because I don't fuck. I've been in his room like ghosting, and he's pretty fucking cool, dude. He's a crackhead, but who cares? He's just doing that's crack is just a hard version of coke, by the way. So it's very like
Yeah, crack's really bad though, dude.
I don't know what it does to you.
It's really bad. It turns you into a big time junkie where you don't care about anything else.
But you've never done coke before?
I sniffed coke a couple times and I had a bad experience where I thought I was having like an acid trip for like 24 straight hours, and I was like, that's the last time I'm ever doing that.
See, I like coke. I wouldn't do it I wouldn't do it a lot because it's fucking expensive as fuck, and like, I'm not a junkie. But like, if I was at a party or something, someone's like, want to do a bump with me? I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. Are you kidding?
Yeah, nah, I'm down with that. But I mean, maybe if I was like 21 again and like I was trying to like hook up with some girls or something like that, maybe. But
Like
yeah,
I didn't like weed until I went to Florida, and then I started doing gravity bombs, and like I fucking love smoking weed and going for drives and stuff. It's like fun.
what, you never smoked weed before that?
I did it like 10 times, but I never like got high because I didn't know how to inhale. I never smoked anything in my life.
Oh my god, Shaman Elise had to teach you how to smoke weed.
She didn't actually teach me because the gravity bomb like goes into your lungs no matter what. You know what I mean?
God, you're a fucking goof, dude. How old are you? Like you're like 25, aren't you?
I'm a little older than that, Joseph.
And you never knew how to smoke weed? The
I
cops
don't.
must be real bad where you're from, huh?
I actually live in like probably one of the bigger drug cities in America.
Why have you never liked pot? Like everyone I know loves pot.
I told you I just wasn't inhaling right, so I thought I wasn't getting high from it. I thought that I was immune to getting high from weed.
Huh.
And I talked to Annalise about that, and she told me like, I'm definitely gonna get you high. We're gonna go straight to gravity bong hits. You're just not taking it in right. And like, I hit the gravity bong like probably 3 times that day, and I was high all fucking
Oh yeah,
day.
yeah. You take one gravity shot, especially if you're not used to smoking, you're fucked. I made a
I was
couple of those in my. I had this fucking roommate from Kentucky one time, and I would be like, "Hey Chuck, come." Yeah, I called him Chuck Lamo was his name because he wrote it. this dude
fucking
wrote.
Chuck Lame.
This dude rode a bike. I swear to God, he was 10 years older than me and was my roommate. And he rode a bicycle to work, and he worked at
Was
Wendy's.
it Mike? Was it hardcore Mike?
No, but yeah, it was kind of like him though. He like fucked up in his life, so he had a shit job. But he was a cool dude, you know what I mean? He was fun to hang out with. He was kind of lame. That's why he got his name Chuck Lamo, because he rode a bicycle to work and shit. But anyway, fuck. What was my point? What was I starting to talk about this dude for?
Weed, weed.
Oh yeah, I used to make fucking gravity bongs with this dude. This dude was so poor because he worked at Wendy's and had his own apartment and all this shit. That
Oh yeah.
he couldn't afford weed, so he would like, but he could somehow he could afford all the W. This is how I met this guy. I used to This dude afforded all the WWF pay per views back in the day, right?
Mhm.
Like if pay per view was on, like his apartment was the place to be on fucking Sunday night. So all these people would show up and hang out. And as soon as the pay per view was over, they would be gone, and you'd never see the motherfuckers again for a month until the next pay per view, right?
Mhm.
But I kind of felt bad doing that. Like the dude was kind of cool, you know what I mean? I mean, he was real nerdy and had like Tweety Bird posters and shit in his house. He was kind of dweeby, and he was 10 years older, you know what I mean? But so I like befriended the dude, started hanging out with him. Next thing you know, we're fucking we got. I mean, we both like wrestling a lot. We both watch wrestling all the time, and I moved in with this dude, and we got a two-bedroom together, and like we transferred to a two-bedroom. But this dude, fuck. Now you got to get me back to the point again. What was my point again?
No money, but it's weed. He didn't have no money for weed.
Oh yeah, the gravity bongs. Yeah, he never had money for weed, but I always had weed. I always had weed, and I had a really good job. And I would get this fucker. I'd get this
Is
fucker
that
get
when you work
stoned
at
as fuck.
BJ's as a stalker, right?
BJ's, what's that?
It's like a Costco.
Oh, I never did that. Actually, I did get a job at Myers one time for $11 an hour to be a stalker, and then like a soup can guy. You know what I mean? That like you got a big skid of soup cans, and they were like for the first 10 minutes, some lady was standing next to me. Yeah, you basically take these off the pallet and you put them where they go, and then you put them face out, obviously, and you front
You're
everything.
just sitting there like, what the fuck?
No, I was